Welcome everyone, my name is Zed Builder, and tonight we are doing something a little bit different to what we've been doing the last few days, which is FTP Infinity. Tonight we're going to go back and work on my Zstream pack. There was a number of mods that were due for updates, and there's a few things that weren't quite right with the way I was configured before. For example, the nether gases were a bit too extreme, the battle tires and roguelikes were too common, plus microblocks were missing, and those sorts of things. So, I've gone and updated the mods, modified some configs, and here we are. So, we are now going to test out version 1.1.0 and see how we go. Make sure that this is all in its place. Unfortunately, some of my streaming time got taken up by sorting that out. So hopefully we can get in and get some good progress before we wrap up for the end of the day. Come on game, let's get in there. It's taking a moment for it to wind all the things in. Starting with some apples. How interesting. Alright, let's look at the map. Where are we? We've got a building there. We're in a tiger. Got a forest. More tiger. Ooh, taint. Swamp. Roofed forest. I don't like any of these biomes. But either way we're gonna just mark spawn down. We're gonna go where we need a tree. Well, what we're also gonna do, world may be a little bit laggy to begin with. Craft's booting up for the first time. I love that delayed achievement. Wow, I am leaking frames like it's going out of fashion. What is going on? Well, let's hope that settles down. That's not pleasant. Right, we've got some surface lava there. Let's see, I'm going into this without any equipment whatsoever. Let's at least make ourselves an axe. Okay, what is this place? This is odd, I don't think I've seen one of these structures before. Not sure which mod it's from. Ah, there you go. Door's right here. This is cool. Come on lag, cut it out. Let's just block off the downstairs for the moment. Wow, this is insane. What mods generated this? Okay, I'm a little concerned because I'm 10 seconds into the game And I've already got some things. This is a roguelike. This shouldn't be spawning that close to spawn. Well, that might need some adjusting, I think. Red, I do want that, I want. Take that, even though I haven't got any. I think that bone, that in itself is gold. I've got a bed, didn't even need to craft it. Alright, and what we're also not going to need is... we'll take that. In that place. There we go. Can't take the cake, can we? Can we? No. Right. Okay. That's kind of cool. But remember that's here. We'll come back and sort that out a bit more. Roguelike should not be spawning that close to spawn. I'll have to double check that. Now, by the way, this taint is a serious issue. Now, I don't want to go into a swamp, and I don't want to go that way, so I think we need to head back north. See what we can find, but the fact that we now know where there's a big source of lava we've already got a bed, so we don't even need to worry about those sheep. And from, yes, we won't be hitting them either. We don't want to die, and that's not what I want to do with. So let's go this way, coal. I want that. I'm also going to want a bunch of cobble. Come on, vein miner. There we go. Okay, we'll fix that up momentarily. Right, Extreme Hills. Oh, I'm not enjoying this spawn very much. Got some sticks now, we can upgrade to this guy. Get that. Oh wow, this game lag is extraordinarily annoying. Hopefully it sorts itself out shortly. Okay, we don't want extreme hills, so let's see if we can get around that. Head north. Get some clay while we're here, so we don't have to worry about heading back for that later. Collect all the things. More mobs that I don't know whether they're hostile or not. Really don't want to test at this phase. Just want to get out of this forest. That's a tiger, but really it's still a forest. There's lots of berries. Okay, let's check the map again, and we'll sort this out while I don't get... Oh, there we go. That's where we want to be. Sorry, just being distracted. Right, so we want to head up here, get to the plains. The redwood trees are awesome source of wood. I'm not going to do a tree house. I did that in the last time I was on this pack and just caused more problems than what it was worth. I'm just going to do the traditional bury into the ground. See if we can get there without being slaughtered. Almost there. Getting caught on blocks that aren't even there. Okay. So look, we've got a magical forest over there, which is not a bad thing. That tree's there. We've got an ocean over here, a lake over there. I'm thinking we might set up over here. Let's go have a look. Because I want to be close to the source for trees. I want to kind of be out in the openish. That's a sludge. Okay. Okay. See how we go. Looking over here. How much of this daytime has left? A little bit. Ocean view. Or back this way where we can see the tree. We will look at getting rid of that sludge and sorting it out. We're full. What can we get rid of? Okay, we're about right. Don't punch the mobs, because they go mad. Alright, here. This is what we're going to set up. So, I need some wood. Because I need some chests to put this stuff down in. Boom. Go away. Something I haven't figured out is how to turn that off. across one thing when we're after it. It's almost night time. Shovel. Ain't mine. I need to get some more wood, so I'll make some torches. And I should have some coal, shouldn't I? Boom. Do I have any more sticks? No, you're not one of the hostile ones, are you? Either way, we're just going to temporarily set up here. We're actually going to clear this area here a little bit and make a little entryway into this hill. Mainly because I want to be underground, I want to have lots of space. We will work to be above ground, but we'll have our main, or at least early section underground, just for safety reasons. Axe is broken. Okay. So, where are we? We'll work on this level. Yeah, this level's fine. There goes a shovel. Okay. And I've managed to make this even. Did I have another shovel in here? Thought I had a shovel. Seems to be so dark. Torch does just as well. Right, let's get the cobble. Oops. Actually, let's get up here. Three iron. Three high roofs are much nicer. Oh, no, that's a 4 high roof. What am I doing? Alright. And a door. We'll just do a really? Let's do a standard door for the moment. We will go into a more fancy carpenter's tool, but I really would like to get some semblance of something in the day. Got some sticks. Let's make a shovel and a bit of pickaxe. Okay. Farm, there was some water over there, wasn't there? We need to get some food started. El pronto. Let's get them going. Why am I sprinting? That water's further away than what I'd like. But we need to get food growing. Otherwise we're going to have all sorts of problems really early. No, stop doing that. Stop doing that, for that choose hunger. Right, I have to make a quicker way over there. Juicer is smooth stone and a pressure, which is 2. Okay, so we need to bypass that for a second. We need 3 of those. Alright, 32. Lots of torches. Right, let's got some food happening. I'm going to make a little landing section so we can come up and see what's going on easy enough. Right, there we go, we'll be able to see out. Might need to do something to make it a little bit safer. Alright, and then we'll head down. Oh, look at that coal. Please don't touch the torch. Okay, good. Right, that should hopefully be done. Let's juice these guys. It's going to give us a better food supply. Right, let's chuck that over there for now. Very nice. I'm going to get a few likes on the things on Facebook for my tweets from going live. Alright, let's have 7 up. Alright, we don't need to go super deep at this point. Just deep enough to get below ground level. So really we're not quite low enough here. Need to go just a couple more down, I think. So, for any of you who have not seen me play this pack, this is a pack that I've been making, and it's built for some longevity. It's not as crazy in that way as some other packs, but it's just got a few gates that you need to go through. I have been thinking about upping the gates, but can't do too much without causing problems. Okay, that should be enough. We're hitting night time, we are. There we go. Alright, now we'll make a bit of a room where we are, and then we'll look at moving in. Let's be a little bit careful. What we will actually do is we will have this fort all. We'll give ourselves some space vertically and the like. Alright, so it's going to be stairs. Really? I'm going to be causing that much problems. So I'm making a big room. Okay. What we're also going to be wanting to do is to setting up a mine, so I'm going to need iron and pretty quickly. Alright, let's start moving in. Oh, I really need to make a pick to deal with that. Whatever that is, that better not be hostile, otherwise I'm in deep doo-doos. It's not coming after me. What do we need out of here urgently? We'll just take that stuff for now. Come back for the rest of it. Can't see what you are. Okay. And it's not going at me, so I'm not going to go at it. Okay. Let's get a bit more space. We will go higher, but just need enough room to drop everything down, and then we can expand out and shift everything again. Okay. Table furnace. Food in there. Okay. Right. We got some semblance of something. Gaming Drag 13, welcome and hello. They're not Tinker's tools yet. Alright, so I've just made myself a little hole in the ground to keep me safe, and it's not all that safe. Okay. Do a chest of things out there. Let's put some stairs down. My day was hot but good. Okay, let's put some stairs down, make that easier to get in and out of here. Get some more. We're gonna need more than that. There we go. Okay. So, the pack I'm playing is called Zed Stream. Version 1 is available on Curse Launcher. I've made some twiddles to it, included microblocks and a bit of other things. Modpack, it's called Zed Stream. Currently is on Curse. So, it's got a whole, so about 112 mods in total. Some of them are obviously Forge and the support mods and things like that. But it is designed to give some sort of longevity to play by having some gates, so to speak, to get to before you can progress through. Now here we are going to make a mine. Let's have a look at the map. Now we've got some hills over here. I'm thinking we want to go that way so we can get some emeralds. So we might... I have 7 on? I don't know. Oh. Yeah, let's do this. Okay. So, I'm thinking, before we head any further, let's make some better tools than what we're currently trashing around with. So, we need the wood. Got some logs, that's good. Now we need a crafting table. I need another chest. I need some more sticks. That should do for that. So, one on a log, one on a... Oh, it doesn't work with rubber wood. Fantastic. So I'm going to need another... I'm going to need an axe to get some more wood. I just threw it away. Need another vanilla log. Doesn't like. This is single player. This is a testing, the latest update which I've just set up. I do hope at some point to get this more widely available. Oh, I need more room to set up these tools, don't I? Let's just chuckle this in the ground. Oh, copper. Yeah, I do hope to eventually get this on a server, but between getting the pack ready and what have we got? Stencil table can go over there. Pipe builder can go there. That can go there. Is that right? That still hits the chest. But they're not the right orders. That's going to bother me. And where are my patterns? There we go. Alright, so we need a pickaxe. We want a shovel. We want a hatchet. So. Oh no, I did have them the right way around. Well, that's even more embarrassing. And shovel. And we'll make that out of a bit of wood. Yeah, this is the crappy stone tool, so we're not going to be too concerned about it. Pickaxe. And they always go in the wrong way. There we go, and shovel. And axe. Voila. There are a few reasons why we do this way. If you're not familiar with tinkers. What am I doing? Put that there, please. So we'll stick that up there. Now, let's get this mineshaft up and running. Yep, there we go. I'm going to go for a 2 wide one. Should we just make it 1 wide and then deal with it later? I think we're just going to make it 1 wide and deal with it later. Just for speed at this point. I'm going to try and get as far in as I can. Far as we can. Got a few torches, so we should be able to get most of the way down. Now I have a couple of different mining styles that I normally go through depending on what I'm doing. Sometimes we do the straight stair, sometimes we do the spirally type staircase. Because I'm wanting to iron, brilliant. Because we are wanting to try and tunnel to the next biome, I'm going to go straight. Oh, can I even break this at all? I can't. Is it going to be in the way? Finally. It will be when we go to put stairs down, so we're just going to have to run without stairs for a little while until I can get an iron tool. What am I saying? I picked up a gold axe from the roguelike. Ooh, no time. Hopefully far enough down that we don't got to worry about things spawning and not enabling us to sleep. That's kind of annoying when that happens. Oh, of course, and I converted all my apples to juice. Would have been handy to keep one of those for a dev null. Anyway. Wait for all these things to die. I've got a chest full of goodies out there that I want to get to. Yeah, what's going to do more damage? It's about the same. You're not dead, there we go. Should all be dead. I'm just going to take the chest like that. Well, that's awesome. The chests are bigger than what I can carry. Well, that's a given, but I guess there's more than... I was carrying more than what I thought. And I had more in them than what I thought. Yeah, something like that. I found this. That's going to solve us a number of issues. Oh. Need that torch there. Alright, we're going to use it sparingly, being gold. It's not going to last all that long. So we'll use it when we need to, more so than when we have to. Oh, okay, cave. I really don't feel like caving. Can we bypass this at the moment? Oh, hello. We're just going to go straight past it and go, no thank you. Not today. Not interested. Okay, let's sort the stairs out. Can't see anything in there. Come on. No? Alright, why then? Didn't look like there was much in there that was of interest anyway. We know it's there. Got something iron. What's that? Yeah, alright. I will need that. Later. Okay. The thing that's going to annoy me the most is the sound. What level are we? It's probably really good for things. They died. Why did they die? Looks like a reasonable cave too. That's no cave. That's like a ravine. Oh, it is. Wonderful, and I'm digging straight towards it. This is going to be interesting. Question is, can I? Well, listen, there's one skeleton over there to shoot me and knock me down. Or one mob to fall down from above me. I'm gonna have to turn, aren't I? I'll call that a hitbox fail. Might leave that open just so we can see out there. We're going to need to turn. Oh, right, of course. Ah, gas. Wrong gas. cool. Let's use a torch. That's not. Oh, there's more than one gas there. Great, 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 great. Go out there, go out there, go out there. No. Right, yes, you can escape out there. Is that going to turn to lava? Is that what that gas is doing? I'll go away back. Hope not. Oh yeah, it is. This is not good. I'm gonna need to turn this way. So that's all turning to lava. Gotta love these gases. Oh really, it's coming up here? What's the range on these things? Right, can we get away from it here? Tin hype. Okay. Oh, I got some nasty weather blowing in by the looks of it. Which means I'm going to be calling it here, I think. Unfortunately, I don't really want to be online with things going wrong, and it's causing me to drop frames by the looks of it. Right, we're down a fair way. Hopefully that gas pocket isn't going to cause us too much more issues. Just bounce our way up, and we'll do that to try and deal with that gaseous stuff that's coming in. Alright. Well, there we have it. We got most of the mine done. Seems to be one little hiccup in the pack with what's some arrows? One minor hiccup with the roguelike spawning right next to spawn, or very close to at least, which is not something that we really want. We've got 10 iron, which means I can look at making a bucket. What I do need to do is go out and get some sand and coal. I've got some clay. The bucket to make some smeltery. Actually, that turning into lava isn't a bad thing. I could potentially grab a bucket. Anyway, this weather is severely hampering what's going on. I'm dropping a number of frames really badly. So we're going to call it there. Thank you all. Don't forget to hit that follow button, or catch me on Twitter. Thank you all. Have a good one. Good night.